It's been a fierce race against time for European nations looking to fill up their gas storage ahead of winter.
The existing lack of energy supplies and the rising demand for energy, which is creating severe economic, social and environmental issues, are referred to as the energy crisis. Numerous causes, such as depleted traditional energy reserves, rising energy demand, and a lack of investment in renewable energy, contribute to this shortfall. The World Bank predicts that after a 60% increase in 2022, as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, energy costs will fall by 11% in 2023. However, it warns that sluggish global development and COVID-19 limitations in China might cause a further decline. The bank forecasts an average Brent crude price of $92 per barrel in 2023, dropping to $80 in 2024, although this is still much higher than the $60 average over the previous 5 years. Governments across Europe are rushing to restock their gas supplies, and they are generally on pace to meet their goal of 95% by November the 1st. Nevertheless, this has primarily been made possible by importing Norwegian gas and liquefied natural gas, LNG, at near to full throughput levels throughout the summer. In past years, there had often been a summer pause, as well as modest supply increases from Algeria and Azerbaijan. One of the reasons why the world's energy problems should be resolved is higher energy costs for individuals and companies, which is hurting the European economy. By addressing the crisis, these consequences can be reduced and economic stability can be obtained. Eurostat figures for 2020 show that electricity, which makes up 33% of total energy consumption, is the primary energy source for European industry. Natural gas made up 32% of the energy mix, while 10% was made up of oil, biofuels, renewable energy sources and petroleum products. Due to its heavy reliance on imported energy, Europe is susceptible to disruptions in the supply and changes in pricing. Energy security in the area will rise as a result of investments in renewable energy and decreased reliance on imported energy. Additionally, utilizing conventional energy sources significantly increases greenhouse gas emissions, which contributes to global warming and other environmental issues. The promotion of renewable energy sources and the reduction of energy use are two surefire ways to lower these emissions and advance environmental sustainability. There must be enough employment possibilities in a society where the majority of people are employed for the economy to continue to grow. Investments in sustainable energy sources and infrastructure may provide employment and stimulate the economy. Given the difficulties presented by the energy crisis and the requirement for economic recovery, this is particularly crucial. Traditional energy sources like coal, oil, and natural gas have limited quantities and are rapidly running out. As a result, these sources are producing less energy, which is adding to the global energy problem. Increasing energy consumption. Fuel consumption is rising as a result of the expanding world population and burgeoning economic activity. Due to the fact that demand is surpassing supply, this is making the consequences of the energy crisis worse. Although the need to switch to renewable energy is becoming more widely acknowledged, there has been little investment in this sector, which has added to the energy shortfall. The wasteful use of fuel adds to its scarcity. For instance, inefficient appliances and poorly insulated buildings both contribute significantly to energy waste. Some nations don't have energy-efficient laws and policies that would promote energy conservation and the switch to renewable sources of energy. The repercussions of the energy crisis are being made worse by this. To address the energy crisis, it's important to reduce energy consumption through energy-efficient technologies and practices, while also investing in renewable energy to ensure a secure and sustainable energy future. Europe's current response to the energy crisis includes a number of measures aimed at reducing energy consumption and increasing the use of renewable energy. Numerous European nations have established goals for boosting the use of renewable energy sources, including wind, solar, and hydropower. In the past 15 years, EU law promoting renewable energy has undergone tremendous change. By 2020, EU leaders aim to have 20% of the EU's energy consumption come from renewable sources. By 2030, it was decided to aim for a 32% share of EU energy consumption to come from renewable sources. The co-legislators were presented with the revised objective of 40% by 2030 in July of 2021 in light of the new EU climate aspirations. This aims to increase the use of cleaner, more sustainable energy sources while decreasing reliance on conventional energy sources. Europe has implemented a number of policies aimed at promoting energy efficiency, such as building codes, appliance standards, and transportation policies. These policies encourage the efficient use of energy and reduce energy consumption. To expand the usage of renewable energy and lessen reliance on conventional energy sources, European nations are investing in renewable energy projects like wind and solar farms. In order to minimize greenhouse gas emissions, which are a significant cause of global warming, several European nations have established goals. This is being accomplished through a mix of greater usage of renewable energy sources and energy efficiency initiatives. Through programs like the European Green Deal and the EU's energy market, Europe is collaborating to address the energy challenge. The EU is raising its climate ambition with the European Green Deal and seeks to make history by being the first continent to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. In order to ensure that the new 2030 objective of lowering greenhouse gas emissions by at least 55% relative to 1990 can be fulfilled, the Commission updated the Energy Efficiency Directive together with other EU energy and climate policies. This collaboration aims to provide a coordinated crisis response and boost the efficiency of energy programs. The price of energy is affected by the energy scarcity and the rising cost of conventional energy sources, which in turn affects the price of products and services in the European economy. Businesses and industries that depend on energy for operation may experience lost productivity and income, as well as higher expenses as a result of disruptions in the energy supply. Investment in the European economy has also suffered significantly as a result of investors' increased caution in investing in sectors and areas that are impacted by the crisis. While firms risk shutdown and activity disruption, job losses are unavoidable. Finally, the energy crisis in 2023 will be a significant obstacle for both Europe and the rest of the globe. By the spring of 2023, natural gas storage in Europe is most likely to be totally used up, and there won't be much fresh import capacity. As a result, the gas shortage will still be a problem, if not worse, in 2023. Long-term effects of high energy costs include increased debt loads, company failures, and adjustments to the green transition. Energy supply is in crisis, and it is getting more and harder to satisfy demand due to rising energy consumption, diminishing traditional energy supplies, and a lack of investment in renewable energy. In response to the crisis, Europe is putting in place a number of policies that are intended to lower energy consumption and increase the use of renewable energy. These policies include targets for renewable energy, energy-efficient policies, investments in renewable energy, decarbonisation policies, and international cooperation. The energy crisis, however, continues to have a considerable negative influence on the European economy, impacting energy prices, business interruptions, resource competition, decreased investment, and job losses. For Europe to have a secure and sustainable energy future, as well as to safeguard and advance the region's economic prosperity, the energy problem must be resolved. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more exciting topics like this. Until next time, do take care and stay safe.